So hi everyone, my name is Mostafa and today I'm presenting a project on greywater treatment using both experiment and modeling. So the problem we are trying to solve is the water scarcity problems, which is now everywhere. So many approaches has been used in in solving that problem, and we're following one approach which is called source separation. So let's follow that diagram from the left to the right. So any house has wastewater can be diverted into gray water and black water. Gray water, which is everything included in the wastewater except toilets and urinals. That means that this gray water is less polluted, and it also forms up to 70% of the volume, which means it's a very good candidate for water reuse and making use of the wastewater. So unfortunately, this gray water has some special characteristics that we need to address, which is it has deficiency in nutrients, which is very useful in the biological treatment. And nutrients such as nitrogen and phosphorus and other trace metals are deficient in this gray water. And it also has high concentration of surfactants, which is resulting from soups and shampoos. And this high concentration of surfactants can cause foaming problems in the reactors that contains air. It also has antimicrobial agent that can kill microbes that is being used in the biological treatment. So moving ahead to the right, we selected an O2 MBFR, which is using the oxygen to be diffused through membranes. So that means there is no bubbles, that means there is no foaming in the reactors, and we're forming a biofilm on the surface of those membranes. So to investigate these and to make sure that this can be optimized on the special characteristics of wastewater, we followed both of experiments and modeling. So we set up a laboratory experiment that includes MBFR model to optimize the operation and design of the reactor using the greywater characteristics, which is also associated with some batch experiment to understand the characteristic of greywater and how will this affect the biofilm formation. We also developed a one-dimensional model that help us understand the mechanisms happening inside the biofilm and happening in the O2 MBFR using greywater. So using both of them, we can optimize the reactor, understand it, and reproduce it in several areas and design it more, because this greywater treatment will need to be reproduced in many areas and in many homes. So we also will be using these reactor results to calibrate the model to make it reliable and make it used and reproducible, as we mentioned. So if you're aiming to treat the greywater, here is your place. We're going to be combining this model and this experiment to produce reliable results. Thanks for your patience. If you have any questions, thank you.